Welcome, guys, back to Sulia.
Sorry, wait. You said welcome, guys, back.
Welcome, guys, back to Sulia.
Oh, okay. Hey, take it again.
Sulia.
Welcome, guys, for the first time, back to Sulia.
Sulia.
As you can see, we are in a slightly different space. You know, things are changing, life goes on. Oh yeah, we're making it happen. So, shout out to everybody who believes in Sulia.
All the people who are waiting, we're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back in it.
So yeah, today we're talking about a great player, Mo Salah. He's had a difficult couple of weeks. You know, 2 weeks ago most people would say he was a front runner for the Ballon d'Or.
Oh.
But now the story seems to have changed. So we're going to talk about Mo Salah. Can he still win the Ballon d'Or?
No.
I'm Zoo, and I'm joined by
Larry Gazy, Joseph, a.k.a.
Joland. Enjoy the voice of gold, Bally.
That's right.
No longer in Chado, coming to you straight from
Spintex-ish.
Spintex-ish.
East Airport, pretty much.
East Airport.
East Airport, also known as Obedi Ben for the locals.
So yeah, Mo Salah has had a great season, but individually, he's breaking records, he's done amazing things. And as a man controversially said a couple of weeks ago that he doesn't think Salah will win a Ballon d'Or because he doesn't play for major trophies, something like that. Unfortunately, he played for he had two major trophies to win, and he failed in the last week.
I think we should give this one to Uju. He wants to talk about Salah getting lost all the time.
Yeah, tell us.
So, if you go and check the statistics, let's get it down to the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty, yeah? Salah has not showed up in any of... How many finals has he been to? Is it 10? Hold on. It's like 10 finals. But your man is always missing in action. Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
When you say missing action, what
10. So in the past 10 finals that Salah has been in, he has only scored one goal, which was a penalty. That was in the 2019 Champions League final. And one assist in the 2017 AFCON final. I mean, they say no be big competition, so I don't know if I should add it or not.
You have to add it.
You said what, 10 finals?
10 finals.
1 goal, 1 assist.
1 goal, 1 assist. He played in the 2025 Carabao Cup final that we just witnessed last night. Unfortunately,
I saw a stat that said this is the first time Salah has played 90 minutes for Liverpool without either having a shot on target or creating a chance.
That's crazy.
That's
his game. That's his game.
Oh, I'm actually wrong. It's 9 finals. One of them he didn't play. That was the 2024 Carabao Cup final.
Oh yeah, he was
that one. Yeah.
One Jaden Dance and Cole played.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Liverpool won. Yeah. They beat Chelsea. Oh, you forgot. I can remind you.
Fast forward. Okay, go on. You see, I think you mentioned that it's been only 2 weeks that have been shaky. But I just want to remind us all, I mean, it didn't seem to affect him, but this contract saga that has been going on, we all know that this is Salah's final season, quote unquote, if we go by the contract. What do you think? This matter?
I don't think that's it too, because he said at the beginning of the season that's what's even motivating him to play better, and he was showing it.
Facts.
I feel like what has changed, he's fasting.
Charlie.
Genuinely, as soon as Ramadan started, the performances fell off a cliff. And it's strange because usually during Ramadan, like there's a term, Ramadan Salah.
So do you think that maybe that's
also the age? It's also the age. He's growing.
So right now the home.
Charlie. The true for house to the sati. The rice no in the house. Charlie. Rice no the house.
I was gonna say I'm not really enjoying this conversation. But the blessing be tenfold. That's why you go in Ballon d'Or. So I get good case for us.
But for real, if you are looking at since in the last 4 games, right? It's 4 games. He played PSG first leg.
Wasn't the best.
They took him off. He had a terrible game. He played a Premier League game. Who did he play against? I forget.
He scored 2 penalties.
He scored 2 penalties. Yes, it's true. He scored 2 penalties in the Prem. Then played the second leg of the PSG game.
Well, played the game.
Again, didn't do much. Shout out to Nuno Mendes though. He's actually the reason that Salah didn't have a great this thing. And then the Carabao Cup final.
When Newcastle came with their whole, you see today when I was coming to work, let me see. They were talking on the radio about how Newcastle came with, the serious support. They had the scarves, and Liverpool literally came like, I don't want to, sorry, Chelsea fans, but like Chelsea. Chelsea, they say their fans really don't be singing or anything.
Yeah.
So we came to the stadium, we didn't even have any red banners, nothing. So I feel like that also affected, aside the fact that Newcastle haven't won a trophy in 70 years.
So they were hungrier.
And we were just here last season now.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
I mean, it's not an excuse or anything. But
I think it definitely plays a role.
I'm trying hard not to look at my camera.
So he said that it's because the fans didn't show up. That's why he has.
So I'm not making it an excuse, but Newcastle just wanted it way more than.
I think I can agree with that.
Yeah, because they lost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
To United in the final.
And was it on this same podcast that you lot were speaking that Newcastle, for all the spending, for all the investments, they need to show everything. They for sure working, you understand?
Yeah.
That was the imposter.
Yeah, because that's when Jalot was saying that Eddie Howe will get sacked. He'll be the first manager to get sacked.
I had to defend my friends.
now, before we actually get into Salah proper, but do you think this is like a push for Eddie Howe to kind of like save his job?
I mean,
it's a major thing. 70 years
to save his job.
The job secured, locked.
I only made those points because I was forced to defend Eddie Howe being sacked in the imposter game on previously.
On Sulia.
Eddie Howe is not going nowhere. He has done an amazing job because when Newcastle got the money, we all thought they were going to sign Mbappe and Ronaldo and things, but he made very smart signs. Dan Ben, Gordon, Trippier. They've made a very good team. They went to the Champions League, didn't do that badly. Last season wasn't the best. This season they've won a trophy, so Eddie Howe is sorted. But
they have one more trophy than Arsenal has this season. Wow.
How many? Anyway,
very good.
You see,
reaction.
The problem, Liverpool. You see, do you remember when you said we've won the Premier League already? What did I say? These people, I don't know about this team.
But you have.
Right now, we're out of the Champions League. And again, it's pinning me very much. We finished first. Yeah. Why the hell did we play against PSG?
That's also because PSG didn't do well enough.
No, I understand that, but that should not be an issue. Because there are other dead teams in the thing, and we got to play against one of the best.
I mean, it's the first edition.
That's how the cookie crumbled. Yeah. We played against PSG, they scored us because they were better than us over both legs. We went, even the penalty scorer, I don't want to talk about that guy. I don't like mentioning.
It stinks.
Darwin.
How did you say that? Don't you know he wasn't mentioned? Anyway, then we come to this Carabao, we could barely play anything. We were kicked up. When I saw it was 2-0, you were here with me when I realized, actually, I wasn't really that bummed, but it depends, low-key. Like, obviously, if I reach a final, I want to win. So, can Salah still win Ballon d'Or if only he has the Premier League as a win?
So even before we come back to this conversation, I just want to say the problem with Liverpool is their over-reliance on Salah. Because in the Premier League, I think he's contributed to 65% of your goals. Meaning that crazy. If he's not there, the story will be very different.
Yeah, because who is there? Darwin Núñez.
Yes, but even regardless, like if you look at other teams, even like Arsenal does not have an over-reliance on one player. Forest doesn't have maybe Chris Wood has done a lot, but even without Wood, we've seen like Hudson-Odoi, Langa, they all chip in. So it's like, if Salah doesn't play well, it's like Liverpool is.
But you see, I don't want to completely agree with that because there have been times where Salah got injured and we still go going.
When?
Also, relax.
This season.
The time
Salah never gets injured.
We went to AFCON, the last AFCON, we didn't lose a match in the whole period that he was not there. I also want to say that this season,
when he came back before he started losing, it's true.
No, but last season, when he left, you guys had like good cover.
Yes.
Because Jota wasn't injured.
Jota played yesterday.
I'm saying that I'm talking about last season when you were
I'm just saying,
AFCON time.
But what I'm trying to say is that okay, we can do without Salah when we have to. I just wanted to mention too that he himself this season he said that he's going all out.
Yeah.
So maybe that's another reason why he has.
Do you think like do you think at this point he's kind of like
tabloid?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean he's not going to score in every match, so maybe just a small.
Do you know what I think? I think it's an overreaction from everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's not going to score every day. So 2 games he hasn't. Even the Premier League he scored. Champions League, Carabao he didn't score. Right?
Yeah.
He
You know
scored
the sad thing with social media now, like in this era, all of these things can now affect Salah, and he may start playing badly. Like with all the way everybody's hyping that, he's out of the Ballon d'Or race, and now Salah is like, even this conversation we're having, like,
Salah, what you think?
I must, if he does,
Oh yeah, he will. Yalla.
But yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's like
I
that
don't know why
pressure
I said
on
that.
that, like, I guess I'm not going to say negativity, but like that conversation that's going on can affect a player badly.
You know, a very important question I want to ask. Okay, so who are the other Ballon d'Or?
Very important. Yes.
Very
Yes,
good.
yes. So I think everybody at this point agrees that the other 2 people are
Bellingham.
not Bellingham, Mbappe and Raphinha.
Yeah, Raphinha.
There's also conversation of this guy, Ousmane Dembele.
Who's having that conversation?
Or from even during the game, the PSG game, I don't know. Okay, on TNT, they were talking about his performance.
I mean,
he's the highest goal scorer
In League One?
not in Europe in the calendar year, like in
Since
2025.
He scored like
earlier,
20
but
He's the highest goal
about
scorer.
this
Yeah, it's not only about this year,
And
but
it's
he
not
has.
Salah?
It's not Salah. It's Dembele.
He's banging in France.
He has 30 goals this season.
the family.
He has 30 goals this season.
He's
And
banging there.
but you see, this season. But unfortunately, we can't also say Farmers League
It's
because
not a Farmers League.
they brought PSG against Liverpool. And Liverpool, who are the leaders of the Premier League that we say is the hardest thing in the world. And then they do Liverpool.
It was 1-1. I went to penalty.
Bro, but it's still a
Sure.
play of the park. Bro.
Sure.
That first match, honestly, should have been like 4-0.
Swear.
It should have been like, they were just wasteful.
Football is not fair.
Yeah,
That's
they
the whole
really-
thing.
they
Exactly.
really-
That's why we're at home.
No,
After
bro,
we were
it's very fair for you to be in the house. It's very fair. for you to be in the
Anyway,
house.
so we have Dembele.
Yeah. Dembele
Mbappe.
is also leading in Ligue 1 goals. He has
Yeah.
21 goals, yeah.
Dembele, okay. Mbappe.
Mbappe for sure, and Raphinha.
Bellingham.
But the people are saying that,
Bellingham's not.
aside from Raphinha, people are also saying, the Barca fans are also trying to push for Pedri.
No.
They say
Pedri, amazing player. He's having a great season, but Charlie, what Raphinha is doing there, we can't even.
Well, you see, I was having an argument with some friends at a bar one time.
Right.
And they were talking about how Ballon d'Or, you can't just do well 1 year and win. What do you think?
It's not true because it's a yearly prize.
I
It
know
looks like that is what happens.
In theory, yes. But actually,
Yes.
if you do well only 1 season, would they give you the trophy?
Yes.
Like last season, why didn't they give it to
Bellingham was not the best player.
He
That's
was.
why he didn't get
He
it.
was better than Rodri.
He
for
wasn't
sure.
better than Rodri.
okay, wait.
But let's move
In
past
the
that.
Euros and the world, he was La
Let's
Liga
move
player
past-
of the
let's
year.
move past the
Champions League, la la la. Euros
Let's
too, he
move
played
past the
so
comment.
well.
Let's move past that.
So-
Let's not talk about last
So
year.
I'm just using that as a precedent.
example,
Because if Raphinha does well, let's say Barca win the Champions League, let's say they win La Liga too. Do you think that will be enough to give Raphinha?
Yes. Do you know why? Because
think so.
if you look at the history of the Ballon d'Or, the people who win, the players that win the prize are players who have won major
I
tournaments.
get that too. But they
Especially-
also have some kind of track record.
No. I
No,
mean, yes, if you're good, you only,
If you're a good
you
player,
only
you would
win
have
if you're a good player.
been playing well for a
Raphinha,
while.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
this
he's
season,
a good
This season.
No.
But the Ballon d'Or is
okay, yeah, that's
no,
yes.
but the Ballon d'Or is for the year or the period under review.
I understand that too. I get that. But don't you feel like
I get what
there's
Julod is saying.
Yeah, it happens. I think the perfect example, maybe you guys might disagree, is Cole Palmer last year. I think he was the best.
Of course,
player
the Chelsea
this
fan will
season
bring
last
up
year.
Cole Palmer.
last
Yeah,
year,
so
I
I feel like
get
it's,
that.
and
But
I don't
there's
speak
no
that
way
for
to-
Ballon d'Or specifically.
I know.
What I mean is the awards. They
I'm
always
totally-
like,
I'm
you
just
get that
thinking
one
this.
year where if I prove more, make we see.
Yeah.
I think in England, Palmer should have been Player of the Year. That's what I think. So
But why
maybe
didn't you win?
based on your points, I mean, obviously he didn't win because Chelsea finished low and
Yeah.
City were
Chelsea
like,
won. and,
But I also
you know,
think
good
this is his first year
Yeah.
where he blew up.
also because
It's a valid point.
That's a
it
valid
happened in
point.
almost all the sports.
But I
Like
think
Fair.
you see,
they want to see more from you. You get
No, you
punished
see,
for being a rookie.
it's because he's a young player. Even if he was older and he did what, when was it called? Leicester won the league. Mahrez was the one who won, what's it called, PFA. But that was Mahrez's first season of blowing up, pretty much.
But that one, there was no opportunity.
Exactly. So
Like, there was nobody else.
my argument is that I don't think it's just because
Mahrez was way
Mahrez was older. You understand?
And he did.
And they also won.
I feel like
Also, it should be under extraordinary circumstances.
Yes, and that was
like
one.
that Messi blow up here. It was crazy.
Consider this. The Ballon d'Or typically goes to the best player on the best team.
Yeah.
Can we agree?
That's how it's turning
Yeah.
out to be.
That's
yeah.
what it is now. And the best team is not. It's not even usually the best team. The team that wins the certain trophies.
If there's a major,
They always need a combo, like a major international tournament.
Yeah.
And then your domestic.
So
it's
right
always
now-
like, yeah, that'd be high.
So right now it's looking like, if we are being serious, honest, it's looking like the best team in La Liga is Barcelona. That's how it seems at the moment. Yes.
it's almost a 3-horse race over there.
Yes, but
Yeah,
so
it is,
far,
but
Barca have been the
Atletico
best.
de
Barca
Bilbao
have been playing nice football.
Barca have scored the most goals.
Yep.
They've beaten Madrid 4-0.
Yep.
They beat Atleti 4-2.
Mhm.
Like they've beaten their
Yeah, they beat
rivals.
Barca home. They beat Madrid home and away, right?
They haven't
I don't
played. They haven't
know
played
how
the.
that
They haven't
played
played. They
the
beat them
return leg.
away 4-0.
Yeah.
But they haven't played the.
They've not come to
They've not come to Camp Nou.
Played some match in Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah, that was the.
So that's the.
What's it Copa del Rey? Super Cup.
So that's when I thought they had played. They
Yeah,
had played twice.
Basically, every time they face Madrid, they've beaten them.
Yes.
Every time they faced Atleti, I think the first one
But
was
they
a
might
draw.
not win the La Liga. That's one.
Yeah.
They
But I'm
might
saying
not
so
win.
far, if they stop the season today, Barca have been the best team.
But would they give it to Raphinha?
Why not?
Because
You know, he get biased.
Wait. The whole point. Jolo has not liked Raphinha.
it's why I don't like him. I remember him.
You know the
from
rate
Leeds. Like, I
from
remember-
time.
But he was not bad in Leeds, though. He was
But
their
he
shining
was-
star.
he was no. I said this season at the beginning they wanted to sell him.
They wanted to sell him, but it is not because.
they knew that he was trash.
Lamieux is in.
But yes,
Yeah,
because
Lamieux
they
was
wanted
Nico Williams.
Yeah.
because of the Euros, and they said, this Raphinha.
Just a
guy."
Raphinha here.
That's exactly
He actually
what
did.
happened.
He actually tweeted about it.
Yes,
Like how they
You see.
they tweeted him about it. He said that like it was very
But it's not
disheartening.
enough to win a Ballon d'Or. Whilst
It
Mbappe
is.
is there, he has scored like
No.
30 goals.
No. So let's we mentioned how the
I guess
Champions
it will.
how the Champions League is very pivotal to winning.
So
the
that,
Ballon
it
d'Or.
depends on who wins.
Rafinha is the top scorer in the Champions League.
How many assists? And who is next?
He has scored 11 goals in 10 games,
Wow.
which is
There was some
with-
match
with-
scored some
with five-
hat-trick. Charlie,
with 5
I
assists.
couldn't believe this was Raphinha. Like,
And no
some hat-trick.
penalty goals.
I don't know why you don't raise this guy.
And no, he doesn't. He doesn't play their
He has
penalties,
done well. I can't hate.
and he doesn't play their penalties.
Yeah, that's
That's
about
proved me
it.
So it's
wrong.
non-penalty goals.
Thank you for that, Sulia. I'm saying that I remember him from years ago. This is not the Raphinha I've known. That's all I'm saying. Like this season, he has done so well that
I get where Jolon is
It's
coming
kind
from.
of
Because as Barca
one
take
season
him,
wonder kind of
as
vibe.
Barca take him, then Chelsea for take him. Where Chelsea fans they were like,
this guy.
and even the way he started in Barca, like, okay, we are
One
good with
season,
him getting.
You're justified.
The first
So I
season
get
was
where he's
trash.
coming from. Like,
It's this season that even it's like after the first 2 months, then he picked form, and right now
maybe Flick
Because
is
some
just
of
the
the
right
goals-
guy for him.
some
So
of the
apparently,
goals,
Flick
Charlie-
is a crazy man manager. The players want to die for Flick. I mean, you ever heard from what's his name, Ferran Torres, over the weekend? It's about how like Flick believes in him. So when he comes on the pitch, he wants to die, give everything, give his best.
So
Sorry.
based on all of these factors, Salah, whose team has dropped off and will win the Premier League, God willing, inshallah, yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, legs crossed. Hopefully, he wins at least Premier League with the highest goal contribution in Europe. We have Raphinha, one season wonder, who has Champions League top scorer. Let's see Barca win the Champions League. We have Mbappe. Let's see Real Madrid win the Champions League. Is that enough for Salah not to win the Ballon d'Or?
Of course.
Because Salah, I'm saying this because Salah have had the most goal contribution. That's the new thing these Gen Z people be using. Goal contributions than all of them. And
But-
he won the Premier
but
League
you see,
in Slot's first season.
goal contributions is not enough because we saw Erling Haaland win a treble and scored 50-something goals. Still failed to win
But
them.
he lost against Oposu Yanka.
Uh-huh.
He will be different.
Even
Yes,
and if you're talking about the
Messi won because of the World Cup, because people hold certain competitions in like the people that vote hold certain competitions such a high
I mean, it's
esteem.
Messi, come on.
And it's
bro.
Messi too, because like he did the amazing story, he completed it. So I mean, yes,
It's because it's Messi. That
It's
was
not.
the
It's not
only
a
reason.
normal. Yeah, it's not a normal case. But still, Haaland had a treble.
Yeah, but he was never going to win as Messi did.
It's also,
When people were complaining, I was like, Charlie, it's Messi. Charlie, it's Messi. Just leave it.
and you're talking about in Slot's first season, the same way that Chelsea also won Champions League with Tuchel, or however you pronounce his name, in his first season. And Chelsea, there was no Chelsea player even in the conversation about
Because
Ballon
none of
d'Or.
them did individually.
Jorginho was
Havertz
second.
Jorginho.
No, but Jorginho was
almost
second.
won the Ballon d'Or.
Jorginho was second because Italy won
Also
the
had
Euros.
Yes,
But
so
still,
it was Champions League. and
Jorginho
Euros.
almost won the
Yes.
Ballon d'Or. That would have been crazy.
But so with that, let me ask Zoo. So hypothetically,
That would have been crazy.
if Arsenal, what are you rolling your eyes? Hypothetically, if Arsenal won the
You know
Champions
the
League,
battle.
even though you are facing the kings of Champions League, if you won the Champions League, who do you think would win the Ballon d'Or in Arsenal?
Somebody from Barcelona.
Yeah, I'll say Saka. Like they'll go and bring him from the hospital.
They think-
We'll give it to Saka. You remember when Eriksen scored some goal and Harry Kane was in the race for top scorer? He said, "Oh, Harry Kane's coming." That's what Arsenal do.
No, but
They say,
honestly,
no, let's give it to
honestly,
Saka.
Arsenal have not had a standout. Like, if you ask me who's been Arsenal's best player, I don't know.
That's
Like,
what I'll say, Saka.
everybody contributes
Thomas Partey.
on a.
Declan
It's
Rice.
probably Partey,
David
Rice,
Raya.
or Gabriel, maybe Raya. But you see, none of them are like that guy on the team where it's like, this has been the best
Wow,
player.
the goal
Saka was the
contribution.
best player, but he's been out for a long time, so we can't add him.
You have
So,
to throw the question back to him.
if Manchester United win
But
the
United is not in the Champions League.
Yeah, we're asking you.
We're not in the Champions
If they
League.
win the
If
Champions
you-
League,
If we're in the Champions League, it's definitely Bruno. Have you seen Bruno? Have you seen Bruno? No. Hypothetically, if you say hypothetically,
if you guys, let's say, best case, qualify for Conference League next season
Mhm.
and you win, will Bruno win the
no
Ballon
one.
d'Or?
How? How will he win the
will you
Ballon
win
d'Or?
the anything?
He's not going to win anything.
Why?
Thank you for that.
But it'd be so a day. We all know based on the conversation we've had, we all know that Ballon d'Or, it is what? Champions League. Conference League is not a major title.
Anyway, but back to
As
serious matters here.
Carragher was saying.
Back to serious matters. Like you were saying, best case scenario, if Salah wins the Premier League, Mbappe wins Champions League and
You see, he wins
La
one.
Liga. It has to be the Champions League. If you don't win the
What I
Champions League,
think, they say Salah will only win if none of his competitors win two major tournaments.
yes,
I feel
If
like
everybody,
I agree.
if
That's
everybody
fair.
win 1-1,
That's
I
fair.
agree.
Salah has a chance.
chance.
Yeah.
But
No,
if somebody
no,
do
no.
the combo now, once
no.
UCL
But you
comes
see,
inside,
based on the
either Raphinha or Mbappe
Only
do
way,
one.
the only way Salah can win is if Salah wins the Premier League, Barca or Madrid win the La Liga, and somebody, maybe PSG or something.
no, but
Champions
PSG,
That they want to
regardless, then somebody from PSG will win the Ballon d'Or.
No.
Do you know why? Because they are already 13 points ahead in their league. They have
No
destroyed.
track record. But
the-
if you know that the distant league, they are no, it's not bad.
They have destroyed the leaders of the Premier League. PSG destroyed the leaders of the Premier League.
It doesn't mean
And
anything. It wasn't even
it
destroyed.
means something.
You see, the problem is
It's not
the
destroyed.
problem is you see
Oh,
what
they accept it,
you see what this guy was saying.
1-1 penalty. How is that destroyed?
You see what this guy was
Okay.
saying, Carragher about AFCON. Unfortunately, he had a point because
Yes.
people do not
I mean, we've said
rate.
that.
Yeah, we said that people do not rate AFCON. Unfortunately,
Mm.
the same way people don't rate Ligue 1. Like yes, PSG best team in France, but people are like it's France.
The Farmers League.
You
Which
see?
is why I'm saying that.
Are we
it's-
saying
the
if
league will
PSG
not play-
wins that end Champions League,
Yeah.
or he'll win?
Oh no, I don't.
Dembele will win.
He
Dembele.
will win Champions
I don't
League.
think so.
Yes.
Champions League, right?
The only reason why Mbappe didn't win.
It depends.
Okay,
Okay, it also
the only
depends.
reason Mbappe didn't win Ballon d'Or was because he didn't win the Champions
Champions League,
League.
they get good rep.
It also depends
What's
on-
the because of what
Yes.
Ronaldo and Messi
It
have
also
done.
depends on
Champions League. They're right now.
who
It's
they
like
play in the
almost like
final.
World Cup.
Bro.
Unya Winia, you lock it
Then
halfway.
Bailey is not winning shit, bro.
If he
Let me
wins
tell
a
you
double,
now.
he's winning. it.
Rodri didn't win the Champions.
Then who's gonna win it?
last
though?
season. Look, the last two Champions League winners have not had a Ballon d'Or winner.
But bro,
Because there
check
were
the
other major
circumstances.
competitions. No, wait.
Yeah,
The
that's
last
what
one,
I'm
there's a major competition more than the Champions League. That was the
saying.
Euros.
We are not in the Euros or the World Cup yet. Champions League winner.
Champions League winner, forget.
You know, go
Oh,
be
let's
Dembele.
see.
Because
You
if
know,
the
go be
next way, you know,
You know, go be Raphinha too. You see that?
Jalon is just a
you
hater.
know, that plus
Jalon,
feelings.
he's the hater pass.
Like, that's how it is.
But guys, what's your final?
As you
What's your
said,
final
track record.
verdict? Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or?
I'm still tipping Salah, bro. Because I don't feel like anyone will do a double this season.
I think it's whoever wins the Champions League, and I think Madrid will win the Champions League. So I'm going with Mbappe.
You have to ask me. Mo Salah.
Salah is not winning the Ballon d'Or.
Running down.
To be very honest, I really want PSG to win the Champions League.
I want Salah to win the Ballon d'Or.
If
Actually,
PSG win the Champions League, it's
If
them
wishes were
barely.
horses.
But as you just said, if wishes were horses.
Mo Salah.
Anyway, so I'm tipping Mbappe.
I think PSG can win the Champions League. Though I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Dark horse is PSG.
All the
And if
best,
they
man.
win, they're one on
So,
bench. Then
yes,
really
I'll
good
be
team.
so happy.
But I feel like
Well,
nobody
well.
will do double this season.
So what else
Except
happened?
PSG, if they win the Champions League.
Obviously, I just want to talk
Black
quickly
Stars.
about how Arsenal slapped Chelsea. Chelsea
yeah.
were not the best, but hey, we'll talk
Arsenal
about that.
were also not good, but
At least they scored.
at least
Chelsea only had one shot on target.
that's crazy,
They
bro.
have to fix the issue. But they said if the people come back from injury, they'll be good.
We'll see.
Shout out to Nicolas Jackson.
Everybody says that.
My problem with Chelsea is, so Nicolas Jackson is hurt. You have sent this guy
So
out
you
on
can have a
loan.
problem, right?
Joao Felix.
You have your problem.
I'm just asking. Like, Joao Felix is not, I don't know. Like,
Felix passenger. He's a passenger. Don't add him. He's a passenger.
okay.
This Milan.
Oh, Joao Felix.
Anyway, this week,
But I'm saying
I'm
that
saying that you shouldn't have sent
you
him.
should have
Yeah,
sent him
maybe in
out.
hindsight, yeah.
No. He would have done anything.
No, he would have been good.
No,
That
no,
guy
no.
died.
No,
Charlie Joao Felix is washed. This week is international break. As you can see, I'm wearing the new Black Stars jersey designed by Papa Ghana and Billy Pippa and Puma. It's fire. Ghana has a match Friday.
Against who?
Chad. Hopefully we can finally win. It's a World Cup qualifier. So. Also, Sulia Bowlers League is back next week Tuesday. People have been asking.
Give us a
People are
date.
wondering. 25th? I think it's 25th. Let me just be sure. Calendar. Yep, 25th.
25th March.
March 2025. Sulia Bowlers League is back. We'll do some promo. You see it out there. Also,
Yeah, man.
Also,
FPL
yeah, in the
announcements.
FPL this week I did well. People have been on my ass in here too much, so I said no. I'm come to use my chips now. Let's see if I can salvage something.
Where you there now?
I don't know. I haven't checked. But it's higher than last week for sure. Yeah, Joe, on the fantasy, you have something for
On
us.
the fantasy,
In partnership with. We told you there would be a prize. You told me like.
in partnership with Bridgeview Resorts, winner of a fantasy season gets a one-night stay at Bridgeview Resorts, as well as other prizes.
During
That,
the week, right?
as well as other prizes that will be
Terms and
communicated.
conditions.
Terms and conditions apply.
When you finish,
But-
terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions apply. But yeah, so and as well as other prizes, sponsored by G Sports, GHM.
Shout out to G Sports.
Shout out to
They
G
also
Sports.
provided this lovely jersey.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Also want to shout out Depth of Field. They're doing a lot for us, Charlie.
Swear.
Shout out to them. Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, I guess that's it.
Shout out to SP Christian International. You'll
Yes.
hear of them soon. So yeah.
Bring your children to SP Christian.
Yep.
You can kick off the Project Mbappe there.
So guys, again, that was
Sulia.
Sulia.
Catch you next time. Peace.
We out.
Sulia